Goodnight Moon. Now, Goodnight Moon was written by Margaret Wise Brown. She wrote the words for the book. And the pictures are by Clement Hurd. And I have to tell you, one of the things about this book that I love so much, beautiful, beautiful pictures in them. All right, are you ready? If you have yours, let's go ahead and open it up. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of, look at your picture. Do you see a red balloon? Yeah, I see it right up here. What else was there? There was a telephone. Now you might have to look a little closer, but this doesn't look like your telephone anymore. But that's the way old-timey telephones used to look. And we're going to talk about pictures. Do you see pictures on the wall? If you have your book, look close and see what they're pictures of. The cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens. Do you see those 2 little kittens? They're right down here. And here's a pair of mittens. I see socks next to it, but she only talked about the mittens. And a little toy house and a young little mouse. All right, the toy house is easy. You see that, don't you? Do you find the little mouse? There he is. Yeah, he's tiny. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady who whispered, "Shh." Good night, room. You see, there's our bears on chairs. There's the cow jumping over the moon. The telephone and the red balloon. Toy house. There's a little mouse. Mittens and kittens. It's all right there, isn't it? Good night, moon. Good night, cow, jumping over the moon. Good night, light. Good, and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Do you see? Do you see him? He's saying good night to everything. Good night, kittens. Good night, mittens. Good night, clocks. And good night, socks. Good night, little house. And good night, mouse. Good night, comb. Good night, brush. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady, whispering, hush. See the moon? Yeah. Good night, stars. Good night, air. good night noises everywhere. The room's gotten dark, hasn't it? Do you think the bunny's asleep? You've got your book open. Look really closely. See the bunny there? I think he's asleep. And that is the end of Goodnight Moon. I hope you enjoyed it. And in a few moments, we're going to read another book. All right?